Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, we have one bomb from the United States of America. Up against them, the Swarm from the United States of America.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, one bomb. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the Swarm.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Straight right just misses. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere.
One bomb goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at?
Hold on, got to cut you off here, John. And it took one bomb to put one bomb down. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at this.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was smart, you weren't loading up. Relax and back together. Listen, get carried away. Think about the defense on end.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so you can't
On to the second round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Swing and a miss with that hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. I think that's a punch is smart.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Can't land the jab there. They need to be careful they don't punch them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They're in trouble. About a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
completely get your mind back from the You're still landing the power. Confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute. Defense at the end of all that. Do what you got to do. Do it. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. Just stick a few buttons. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the back. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in then. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good one. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Stepping around. Get out there and switch.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Everybody should worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A perfect counter lands. Got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. And now going for the finish. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. So much for defensive abilities. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone, I thought.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The corner's got it. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You won't get carried away. You make defense at the end of all that, back out there and win the round. Right, let's get out there. That jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
What you doing? Come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round? Oh, my God, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Looking to land the hook. In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Straight right just misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You're letting back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing it for this entire fight. And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great. So, go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start... I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You're switching off. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
Whoa, Johnny! And we may see an early stoppage here. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Trying to land that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear that.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Love that jab slick. Just keep it jab. Boxing, just be smart. Get your shots, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. The jab's working nice, so last one round. Nothing. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let them back in. You're better than that, kid. But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Get your rhythm back, and we'll go again. You've been co-sense on end and think about what to do. Good work. Just stay. He's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Eat smart. You're getting your time in already.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
End the round back. Take away that. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great. Just stay focused. Don't let him back.
Let's start the sixth. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The only fear you have with this, hold it right there. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
That's when you talk about championship material.
Losing, mate. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab to shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Go back out there.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Finish it. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's a counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A lot of effort being exerted here. That hook won't score. I might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these 2 fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Focus, focus. Big, deep breath. Big, deep breath. Set him up and then take him out. Look, he's ready to go. Deep breathe. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to take that coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Yeah, good one. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Right round. Out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Set him up and then take him out. Look, he's ready to back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Don't get carried away. Sit back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
And we enter the 8th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
His stamina is off the charts. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. And the swarm has been dropped. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. Hold that thought! And they got caught! down goes the Swarm. And you can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
That's lights out right there.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.